Sam Strahan was just 15 years old when his life was cut short in a crowded Freeman high school hallway. One of his classmates opened fire, killing Sam, leaving his mom without a son.
I never got to say goodbye to him, nor did I get to tell him how proud of him that I was. He went off to his school and he never returned.
Amy Strahan doesn't think of gun violence in terms of statistics. It's an issue she views through the eyes of her son, Sam, who was shot with a handgun in that hallway when the shooter's AR-15 jammed. Now Strahan has taken her fight for gun control to Olympia. Good evening. I'm Aaron Luna.
And I'm Nia Wong. This week, Strahan testified in favor of a bill that would ban high-capacity magazines in Washington state. New at 5 tonight, our Taylor Graham breaks down what's at stake for both the bill's opponents and supporters like Strahan.
Yeah, guys, while Amy Strahan was giving her emotional testimony as someone who's experienced the loss that comes with gun violence, she was sitting in front of opponents who argue this bill would make it harder for people to defend themselves. They were wearing stickers that said, "Guns save lives," and it was the perfect illustration of both sides of this debate.
The shooter went to school that day armed with over 400 rounds, and he had a plan to unleash bullets out of an assault rifle into the busy hallway at the busy time of the morning. The only reason that my son was the only loss that day was because the assault rifle jammed.
This week, Amy Strahan set out to put a name and a face on the gun control debate. The name and the face belonged to her son, Sam, killed in the 2017 Freeman High School shooting.
Fortunately, Sam was the only loss of life. While I find myself saying, thank goodness he was the only one, I also can't fathom that sentence has become acceptable in 2020. When did it become okay that one kid died at school?
Monday, Strahan testified in favor of a Senate bill that would ban large-capacity magazines, weapons that can hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition. If it passes in Washington, inherited weapons or those owned before the effective date would be grandfathered in. Opponents argue the bill doesn't address the real issue, gun suicides, which make up 2/3 of all gun violence deaths in the U.S.
So many need the help. They need mental services. They need interdiction from school districts, from their employers. There's an awful lot of people dying from suicide, and we continue to look the other way.
Strahan believes if lawmakers vote against the bill, they'll be looking away from mass shootings like the one that killed Sam.
If you have children of your own, if you have grandchildren, nieces, nephews, or anyone in your life that you would be lost without, you have the opportunity to do something. I can share my story. You can create change.
An executive session on this bill is set for tomorrow morning, and this is one of many controversial gun bills on the table right now in the state legislature. So tonight on 4 News Now at 6, we will be breaking all of those down for you. Aaron, Nia.